Welcome back to Behind the Bolt with me, Nick Hardwick. It is now time for the Fuddruckers one-on-one, and we are very fortunate to have Chargers nose tackle Brandon Mebane. Brandon, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. 10 years as a nose guard in the NFL.
Yeah.
I got to say, I'm awfully glad to not be fighting you today.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a chance to see the Jelly Roll sack dance in Kansas City.
Right.
Am I referring to that right? Is it the Jelly Roll? What do you call that thing?
People call it jelly roll, belly roll. You know, they got different names to it. You know, it's just my little personal dance I do. Yeah.
I liked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, game day broadcast. I'm like, that's the Jelly Roll. That's what's going on. Did you have to teach Melvin Ingram, Brandon Flowers, or did they just caught on their own?
They caught on their own. They natural dancers, so they was like, man, I got this. Yeah.
You've been about a sack and a half a year guy throughout your career, playing the nose guard. Not really your job, but is your role different here in San Diego than it was in Seattle?
Yeah, it's a whole lot different. I think here is, you know, they give me more opportunities to do different things here. In Seattle, it was kind of more like just running one type of defense, and you know, it was a lot of doubles, you know, last year. But here it's more so like, you know, I got opportunity to get a lot one-on-one, so that's a good thing for me. You know, me being in my 10th year, I can show people, you know, I can still play this game.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one against Arizona. The very first snap of the game, you
Right.
take AQ Shipley back right and just dump him on Carson Palmer. It's nasty.
Right.
I felt his pain. What separates the great nose guards from the good ones?
I think just, you know, you can say like the threes and the nose, you know, just eyes, hands, feet, and leverage. You know, I try to incorporate those four things in my game, and just, you know, just reading the guard shoulder, inside shoulder, and reading the center shoulder, and, you know, just try to just, you know, get my cheats on the field and get my things on the field so, you know, I can get a jump on the ball, if I can know where the ball going, or if I know if it's a run or a pass, and, you know, we just communicate down the line and just, you know, let each other know where the ball going.
Do you know pre-snap, based on personnel, based on formation, you got a pretty good idea before it goes?
Definitely.
What's coming at you?
Definitely. Sometimes, you know, you can be wrong, but sometimes you can be right. But when you're wrong, you just play fast.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who'd you model your game after when you came in the league?
I like a lot of guys, man. I like Pat Williams from Minnesota.
Oh,
yeah. Man, I thought he was a monster.
Fat Pat was a beast.
Oh man, that's a big dude. Them dudes make me look like a DB, man. I was standing
Right?
next to him. Jenkins, when he was in Carolina. Man, there was a lot of guys, man. Big Sean
He was
Rogers.
a nightmare.
Oh man.
All those dudes.
Yeah, it was like when I first got in the league, man. I thought those guys was like the way they played. I thought they was like mutants. I referred them dudes like mutants.
They were built like it too.
Yeah, even
Jamal,
Big
Casey Hampton.
Yeah, Big Jamal, man. I remember my first preseason game, man. Coach was like, man, he's telling Ricky Center, you better watch out for Jamal Williams. And I'm first in the league. I don't know no better. And I'm like, man, who is Jamal Williams? And, you know, I seen him play, and I was like, oh, that's Jamal.
Yeah.
So I told him that story, too, when he came here in training camp, man. But, yeah, Jamal helped me a lot, too, man.
You remind me a lot of him.
Oh, man,
Your game with the hands and the feet,
yeah,
leverage.
That's a good compliment, man, because he was one of the guys that I was like, man, I want to be like one of those guys when I get, you know, especially open age, and just want to just play the game right.
Yeah, well, you don't see many guys like you who are as technically sound with their hands and the feet. You're not going to beat you based on that.
Right.
Any lasting advice Pete Carroll gave you?
I mean, it was always the energy up there was always just, you know, just up tempo, man. You know, practice, you know, meetings. It was just always like a comedy show, or always just it was just fast paced. You know, I think he did a good job of helping guys relax and just have fun, man. I think that was a real big key and a difference that helped a lot of guys that came through there and went on to other places being successful too.
I heard your pregame talking about championship, that championship
Right.
mentality.
Right.
What kind of mentality are you trying to instill in this defense?
Oh man, just let everybody know, man. You know, if you on the bench or if you in the game, you know, just have that championship mentality. You know, having a championship mentality is basically like, you know, you want to show everybody out there you the best. You know, I would kind of refer it back to like boxing. You know, when you're the boxer, man, you know, you got that belt around your waist. You know, you got a lot of guys just trying to climb up and get that belt. You know, so in order to keep that belt, you got to stay sharp and keep your mind sharp. you know, because there's a lot of people coming for that belt. And so our job right now is we trying to go for that belt. You know, we lost one game. Okay, it's cool, it's all right, but we got 15 games left. And our job is, you know, we trying to get that belt. You know, we just trying to get that championship belt around our waist.
What's it feel like to win a championship, to win that Super Bowl?
It feels great. It kind of felt like it wasn't really real. It was like a regular, normal game because, you know, we didn't really let the Super Bowl mess our head up. We were just
Once you
like,
get into it, it's just a regular game?
It's a regular game. And, you know, we got out there and we just started playing. It was just like, man, it's a regular game. And, you know, when we won, we was like, man, we got another game next week. We was like ready for like anybody. And I think we building that here, man. I think we're on the right track of getting that mentality going.
You were part of the tail end of Mike Holmgren's tenure up in Seattle. Then you had Jim Mora for a year. Then you had Pete Carroll came in.
Right.
So it wasn't always like Seattle was this dominant force.
Right,
You went through some bad years to get there.
Yeah.
What's it take to get through those years to dominance?
I think what it takes is everybody on one accord. I think if guys just all stay on one accord, believing in each other, you know, taking practice very serious, you know, just going out there, just having fun and just, you know, limiting our mistakes, man, and just counting on each other, man, you know, because, you know, I can't let this guy next to me down. He's depending on me, and he's thinking the same thing. I just said to him, like, man, I don't want to let Mebane down because you know, he depending on me and I'm depending on him. So, you know, we all just creating that same mentality is like we're together and we're one, and you know, we just not trying to let each other down, and you know, we just gonna build from there.
I got Jacksonville coming to town for White Hot Sunday. So first off, I got to ask, are you comfortable in all white after Labor Day?
Well, I was just joking in the locker room with Corey, and I was like, Corey, man, explain to me what's the all white Sunday mean? So Corey like, man, you know, we wear the all white on, and he was like, man, you remember when Seattle came down here 2014 and it was 126 degrees?
It was blasting.
And I was like, oh, Corey, why they got to go there, man? So it's all fun though. It's all cool, man. And then he also remind me, he was like, yeah, man, y'all had the shades on the sideline. I was like,
Needed it.
woo, that was a hot day.
That was brutal.
Oh man.
All right, Jacksonville has got a young football team. On offense, they refer to themselves as explosive and aggressive.
Right.
How do you slow that down? What's the key to stopping that?
I think just sticking to our fundamentals. Just looking at their looking at the final formation, and seeing what they do. We probably they probably come with some different things, but when they come with some different things, we'll make our adjustments. And once we make our adjustments, we just play ball. I think once we just play ball, man, and just finish from the start to the finish, just play like how we've been playing, man. I think we have a great team.